Hi, in this video I'd like to have a look at the suspiciously good research projects in the various research trees, and I'll give some tips on how you can work towards getting enough wood to make these already at an early level. What the problem is with the wood is that at least early on, your maximum capacity is way smaller than the amounts you need. You really need ridiculously large amounts for these projects. For example, the suspiciously good resource production, but then the benefit you get at an increase of 100% is also quite good or very good. And similarly, for build speed, you need a large amount, but the benefit you get is also large, and for research speed as well, you need a large amount, but the benefit you get is also large. And there are in the other trees, there are some as well. Actually, further down let's look at the combat tree, because further down there are also some suspiciously good projects, but they are they sometimes need other things as well, like suspiciously good troop health needs a very large amount, or quite significantly large amount of wood, but also a very large amount of uncommon sulfur. So that is a very tough one to get. I will not get into that. I will just look at the ones that just require large amounts of wood and what to do there. This seems to be an interesting one because it should really help you against the computer opposition. 100% damage increase, but it's also still quite hard compared to some of the others. Okay, now we've seen how difficult they are. What can we do about it? Well, there are some different ways to get the wood, and let's look at one of them. I think you should be able to look here. It should show here. Sometimes in the trade post you can always exchange the other resources for silver, but sometimes you also have these barter options, which actually allows you to trade silver for lumber or wood, what you need, and that gives quite a significant amount of wood, 1.5k. So that this is definitely something to focus on. And can we do it with this one as well? Yes, this one also offers that barter option. So that costs some silver. Silver is also hard to come by. I will get into that later, but definitely 68 silver for 1.5k wood is definitely a good trade. Takes some time, but you have quite a large amount. What you should also pay attention to is the events. So now we had an event active gathering from mines, and that is an event that should be quite easy to get all rewards, and quite some of the rewards in this instance provide wood and quite large amounts as well. So here 2.1k, 701, and another 1.1k. I already claimed all of them, but that really helps you quite a lot forward compared to the capacity you get from just producing. So you should first make sure, okay, you are already produced to a max, and then try to add from these barters that I just showed, some paying attention to some events. Maybe there are some quests that you can get some wood for. Just make sure they don't cost more than you get. And what I also do at this moment, and that is kind of stopping my research development, because actually every research project you do costs an amount of wood, and that is sometimes just small amounts. but it does cost wood. So what I have decided to do at this moment is to not do any more research. As you can see, 1.9k wood, not a huge amount, and this is one of the use. There are many with just a few hundred, but that is a bit of a waste at the moment. Because I'm collecting for something bigger, so I'm stopping for a bit, and then hope to get to a certain amount of wood that I can research the desired, suspiciously good research project, and after that I will start producing wood or lumber again, and then I can focus on other projects again. What I'm a bit surprised about, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, that actually hitting the so if you look at the marauder camps, you should be able to get wood or lumber if you hit them, and that actually it is shown in the rewards, but it does not add up to the amount that I currently have when I do that. So it says, okay, this is kind of full at a certain capacity, and it doesn't add more. So from that point of view, I find that a bit strange. But that is, it would also be a slow way. It takes quite some time unless you are hitting a higher level marauder camps. But if I do that now, it doesn't really add up to my wood stock. So I'm trying to work towards a higher level wood in some other ways. Okay. I'm still figuring this out, so if you have any other useful tips in this area, that is always useful for me, and I can share it with others again, so please leave a comment, and thanks for watching this video.